Hello everyone, welcome back to Katie's Budgeting Life. I am Katie, and today we're going to be, we're still going to be trying to finish up June. I know we're in like the second week of July, ending the first week of July, but I'm trying to finish it up. I got to do my debt tracker, so we have to see how much we put towards the debt I have, as well as we have a little bit of a stuffing. It's very small, but it's the rest of the money I had from Miss Wanda that gave me the money towards my car. And this is what I had left, so I want to stuff that. We're also going to unstuff 2 envelopes that I have to put in the bank for some things. So we'll do that too. So yeah, let me just get this thing. What is this called? Oh my Lord, cash tray. Okay, so we're gonna have to get change somewhere, but I'm sure we'll be able to find that. So we have $35. So 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $35, which is awesome. But we're gonna do the tracker for the money that I owe my mom. Let me put that to the side. For some reason, I can't find my gray marker, so we're just gonna have to switch up the color trend here, but that's okay. So, as of June 1st, we owed $800, and we actually ended up putting $300 towards it because we had our 2 paychecks, and then the last paycheck in June, May, the last paycheck in May, I ended up paying it, but it hadn't gone in yet, so I just put it on the next one. So we're going to be doing 3. I wish it could have been more, but like I said, I wasn't able to finish out the last 100 that's in my envelope right now, so it's going to have to go towards the next month. But that's okay. I think we're at like 85, so we only need a couple more dollars to get an extra 100. And then for anyone that doesn't know what this debt is, I filed bankruptcy back in, I guess, February. Yeah, February. Yeah, we're going brown. Sorry. Back in February, and it was $2,500. I ended up paying, they wouldn't file until I made the full payment. So I ended up taking a lot out from my taxes, but I still ended up owing $1,500. So my mom so graciously let me pay it on one of her credit cards, and then she transferred it to a no interest, as long as I paid it by November something. I don't remember. So I've been paying $100 a paycheck, and I am now down to $500. So that is awesome. So we'll just put as of July 1st, even though today is not the 1st. Balance 500. So that is awesome. I hope I can pay. My goal was to pay it off by the end of summer, so that is still my goal. Yeah, so that is great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 500. Cool. All right, so that is done. What I want to do first is, what do I want to do first? You know, I was going to put this in my condensing video, but I don't know when I'm going to do a condensing video, so we're just going to do it now. I'm going to take $100 from here, because every time we get $100, we put it into the savings account for the kids. So this is Mason, so this should be 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. I have to get another prop bill, but it's all the way over there. I don't want to get up. Because I ended up hurting myself. So I will explain that. So we will have $300 in the bank. Let me get change here. I think 10, 15. I think that'll do. 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Okay, cool. So we have that. So Mason is now at $300. Yeah, so long story short, I ended up really hurting my stomach. We're also going to do something. What are we going to do? Oh yeah, car registration. I'm going to take the money out for registration, and I'm just going to get that taken care of because we paid it off. I needed $125.50 and I have $126. So I needed it by July 31st. So I'm actually just going to go in and make the payment. Is it in here? No. It's not, is it? No. So anyway, long story short, I ended up, so today is, what's today? Sunday. So yesterday morning, I had worked a double 4th of July. And I was fine. There was no issues. Well, I woke up yesterday morning in a horrible amount of pain. Like, hunched over, about to throw up, like in a ton of pain. I was trying to move around. It was like right my lower stomach. And, so I was like making sure there was no like girl issues. I was going through down the list to make sure everything was okay. And I couldn't think of anything, but I was in so much pain. I actually yelled for my mom because I couldn't get the pain to go away. So, so we're going to put this here, July. So today is the 6th, I think, 6th. And we're going to put 1 here. Registration. So the goal is to be able to do a 2-year next year. So I'm really happy I did this. This took me from March 24th. So March, April, May, June. Oh, that's like 4 months. That's really good. Because I know I was doing like my side jobs. I was doing like yeah. All right. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So we got 126, and then we have the 100 for Mason. So we're going to be putting $226 back into the bank, 100 for Mason, and 126 for my year registration. So anyway, I was in a ton of pain. Yelled for my mom. She was like, do you want me to call the ambulance or whatever? She started like rubbing my back. Well, the pain ended up subsiding. It didn't completely go away, but it subsided. So she was going somewhere with my sister, and and Phil was coming to take the kids to see his family. So since I'm in this one, let me see if I'm going to be putting anything in here. We're going to put $5 into vacation. So I ended up going to try to take a shower. And then while I was in the shower, I felt it coming back. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this is horrible. So I ended up 15 in vacation. We'll put extra. So I felt it again. I ended up being able to put clothes on, but I got Mason to get me some ibuprofen while I was laying down. My mom ended up leaving. She made sure I was okay, because of course I'm going to say I'm okay, because that's what you always do. I think that's actually, we're going to put, no. Yeah, that's it for this. Oh, I did end up condensing this too, my HOA, because my mom needed change for 100, so I ended up just giving it from the HOA. So, I took the medicine. Well, Phil ended up coming to get the kids, and I ended up falling asleep for like 2 hours, and I woke up and the pain was still just as bad. Like, I don't know what was going on. I mean, I like was able to walk around, but it was so uncomfortable. And so we're going to put $5 into haircuts. We're going to start filling that back up again because Mason got his haircut. Everything went well, but we got to get it ready for when he needs it again. And they actually now don't charge me the kid rate anymore. They charge me the regular rate for him because he's 13 now. So, it's now 25. So instead of 19. So just throwing that out there. So anyway, basically I was in a ton of pain. I knew I had to go to work because the way my job works, I'd worked a double on the holiday and we get double time and a half but you have to bridge the holiday, which means you have to work whatever day you're scheduled to work before and whatever day you're scheduled to work after in order to get your holiday pay. So I like forced myself to go in. I ended up having to stop on the side of the road one of the times because the pain was so bad of me just sitting the whole time. Car maintenance, we're going to put $10 in. So we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. I'm trying to get this up so I can get my oil changed. Because my oil light thingy is on and it says I'm going to have to do that. So I'm trying to get this up to, I believe it's 62. Because when I went to Jerry's, which is the car dealership, they have like a coupon or whatever and it's $59.99. And they wash my car too. So, all right. So we're close to that. Hopefully I can get that in the next couple weeks. So I got to work and I'm like, I knew I had to get to work and I know that everyone's like, oh, your health is more important. I get that, but so is money. Right now, money is really important too. Birthday, we're going to add $6 to that. And I made it to work. I ended up taking more medicine. And I literally was just like, I was trying so hard not to move. So then anyway, like my sergeant at work, he was trying to like go through a lot of the pain things with me, like in my stomach, and his wife like dealt with some stomach like problems but the thing is, the more I thought about it, it felt more like a muscular issue. Birthdays has 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, because eventually it was like, however, like a certain way that I moved, it was hurting. So it wasn't at a point where it was like ungodly pain no matter what I did. So like it did subside if I didn't move a certain kind of way and this, that, and the third. So that made me start to feel like it was a muscular issue. And like I said, I made it back home the next morning. I took more medicine, fell asleep. And that was pretty much, and then now we're at today, and I woke up and I like, it, like the pain is there, but it's like, it's sometimes it's even hard. Like I'm still having issues like standing up straight. And then when I looked, and just everything leads to like a abdominal strain, because there is swelling, a little bit of swelling in my stomach. It's tender like throughout my whole stomach. There's pooling at certain times. Emergency fund, we're gonna add $5 to emergency fund. So and like I said, the pain does subside if I don't move a certain way. Emergency fund is 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $275 for emergency fund. So right now I'm believing that it is an abdominal strain. For some reason, maybe I slept the wrong way. I really don't know. And now I just have to try to heal, because like it does hurt. Like it hurts to bend down. It hurts really bad, but it's not like the agonizing, relentless pain from yesterday. So I do feel like it is getting better. Now it just has to heal. And of course, what I looked at, it can take anywhere from a week to like 6 weeks to heal, depending on the severity of it. So I'm going to just pray that every day it slowly just gets better and better. That's just what I'm going with. Okay, so anyway, now we're going to put $4 into Save Your Bucks. So that's exciting. I'm trying to stuff this through summer, and then we can maybe do it for like a back to school thing for the kids. Not like but just, I don't know. I'm trying to say something right. Not like using this for back to school, but just like hey, it's back to school. Let's do this exciting thing. So that is that. I did open up the back and I like tried to move things down. I did not count it. I promise you I didn't. And yeah, that's where we're at with that. And then this is all the money that is going to go back into the bank. Like I said, 100 for Mason, 126 for the registration. And that is going to sum this all up. So at the end of the day, I hurt my stomach. It hurts really bad. I'm trying to stick it out and do what I can. I still have to do my budgeting videos for my first paycheck in June. I don't know if I might even just wing it and just not do the video and start on the next paycheck. I don't know. We'll see. I still have to do the little stuffing for it too, because now I ended up taking so much money from my gas and my grocery budget that now I really just have to do the stuffing for the envelopes. So anyway, that's going to finish that up. Thank you guys so much, and until the next video, bye-bye.